Welcome back to my Let's Play, where I'm playing through Starfield modded, but I have a setup that I'm trying to make a specific look and feel to it through my mods. Not just randomly for fun, although fun is fun. This mod setup that I'm using, I wanted to beef up crafting. It all sort of that was my main focus. Was I wanted to beef up crafting and to go along with that, like mining, resource
Eric
gathering.
tells me that New Atlantis is the finest city in the galaxy.
Thank you, Esco. So to that end, I've got about 38 mods right now. A lot of them just enhance the default stuff. Rebalancing combat, rebalancing the ship habs, the weight and storage and all that. Nothing crazy, nothing like getting too far away from vanilla. Where am I going here? I'm going to the lodge. I'm gonna do some story, and then I think after that, take a look at some of these mods I'm talking about. Yeah, so I've got a selection of mods that really make hazards more dangerous. Basically, planets more dangerous. The weather, the individual hazards. The idea is going to a planet is not a walk in the park. I've got some TN's mods, if anybody are familiar with his or her mods. I've got this new oxygen meter.
The world's been having brownouts all the time. Nast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Yeah, so let's go. We're almost here to the lodge. And then I'll just ramble, like I'm so good at doing.
Suggest you take advantage of the opportunity to rest in a safe location.
Thank you. So, this mod setup, I could use your help with, because it's not perfect. I'm just trying to refine it as I go, by tweaking in-game settings and looking at the mods, how the mods can be adjusted.
Your father dropped by. He left a note for you. Here.
Note from Dad. I already visited my parents, but let's go ahead and take a look at the note. I'm guessing it's going to say, please drop by. If you could stop by home, there's something I want to talk to you about. Nothing urgent. I wonder if this is triggering new dialogue. I wonder if we should go over there. Ugh.
I'm listening.
Let's,
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
let's get to work.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. You've done this before, eh? Wise words. If we watch each other's backs, we'll be fine. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us.
Oh,
I'm
testing
going to be
me, huh?
sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Okay. Got it.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Oh, yes. Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
I shall resume my normal
Whoa.
duties.
It's
Hey.
been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full
I
time.
wonder if that is tied to the TN's oxygen meter, because something with the TN's oxygen meter has this immersive mode. I don't know why. To be honest with you, beyond
As much as I
beyond
love
the
uncovering new
mod
questions,
authors'
I wouldn't mind if you answered them.
just desires, you know, what they wanted to do. But they have some settings. They're added to the in-game settings for immersive mode, to where it will like automatically put your spacesuit on, or automatically take your boost pack on and off depending on what area you're in. I just personally didn't see exactly how that related to a mod that, you know, was there to adjust how the oxygen meter worked. But whatever, I mean, mod authors put in whatever they want. I think that actually popped on because I was wearing my spacesuit. I think that's what the dealio is with that. So if I took this off, you know, let's take it all off. No, you gonna take your suit off, Sarah? No? I feel like I'm running around in pajamas. Okay, fine. Alright, let's go to Mast. Yeah, the mods. The mods. So, I've already kind of gone over all the combat-oriented mods and looked into...
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside. If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Wait on
Stay
this.
safe.
Wait, she's not gonna let me in, is she? I don't know where to go because I have markers turned off. Lobby, cabinet chambers, interstellar affairs. Let's try that. Let's just look. I'll try to figure it out.
Hey. Where's the background research on that guy? I know we sent someone to look into it.
You're not gonna take your spacesuit off, are you, Sarah?
Howdy.
It's in all our best interest to say. The UC's success and security depends greatly on positive relationships with our neighbors.
All right.
Some of us can lose sight of that.
Let's check. All these are done. Oh, ha. Well, this should. Let's see how this tags it. Sarah's contact.
Okay. Hello.
Where is Sarah's contact?
Pardon?
Well, you know what? Of all the many hours I've put into this game, I've never really ran around this place. What is up here? Yeah, I've never explored this place. Where's the... There it is. Yeah, now it'll show us where to go. Yeah, I think I'm getting along with the mods okay so far, with testing them and the way they're working. Last episode was a little confusion. Who is your contact, Sarah? Is it this dude?
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend? Another space explorer.
Must be this guy.
Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Yeah,
All
here we go.
right,
Maybe
all right.
later. We got the
Can't blame me for
stuff to
trying,
discuss.
right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks. I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Okay. The indignity. We'll talk to him.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
We're off to Sidonia then.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
I'm thinking about actually doing the UC quest line this playthrough with the mods. I don't know, we'll see. Because I'd really, you know, in light of Shattered Space, I'd really like to do get Andrasia, do all that stuff.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna go to Mars. And look at that, that looks pretty good. Look at that. I like it. Let's go ahead and just, whoops, not that.
Lift off when you are, Captain.
Yeah, so as always, the mod list will be in the description below the video. You can look at that. I tried, well, we could try it some more here. Let's revisit it real quick. Take a look at the lab here. I have some items marked that I want to collect. Last time I just didn't find them. Under this new category. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was under food or something. Oh, that's right. That I have to rank up to a pretty high, or level up pretty high before I can unlock the special projects perk. So I think I had backed off. Oh yes, here we go. I marked antimicrobial amino acid and amino acids. I wasn't finding any on this planet on Jemison. At least on that little expedition I did. Let's go to Mars. Oh shoot! Why am I? Am I dying of? Let me check my health. Famished. Thirst. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I'm gonna have to re-watch the video to see what happened. Was I already low or was it just dropping on me? So let me put the suit back on and stuff first. See, there goes my heartbeat again. So it's affecting. Let's eat and rest. Aid, food. Bitten sandwich. Yeah, it's down. Hunger and thirst are down to 56. Fatigue is getting up a little bit high. Let's see, this will do 16 for hunger and dehydration. I'm gonna eat both of these. Problem is, I'm gonna need to get some more food soon, but in Sidonia I should be able to find some, right? And the thing is, resting is gonna lower this. So what I could do is I could go into the in-game settings and maybe turn the difficulty down on some things. There is options like letting food heal.
World, eh?
You know, well, that's not too bad. I just haven't decided yet. I feel like I haven't played the game long enough to decide for sure if I need to make some of the features easier or not. And we'll see as I just go and get any comments towards that. Let's head over to Saul. I'm liking the hazards so far. I'm kind of liking that.
We're entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Scan.
And we're done.
And we're done.
Mars.
Survival can make things really, really difficult, even though I'm only using a couple things from it, like 2 or 3. But it is another interesting thing is that it's like it makes the hazards so much more dangerous, but then it helps mitigate that by offering these items that boost the resistance of your spacesuits for like 5 minutes, and then item environmental is another item that I think replenishes any damage done by so it's you know what I mean? It's like, hey, we made it even more dangerous, but we also added items to mitigate that. Look at that. That's looking good. So this is new. They Bethesda did an update. One of the things they changed was lighting, and I can definitely tell. Look, just by looking at this, I can definitely tell there's differences in the lighting. Like all those lights have this ghostly ambient look that they didn't have before. It's probably some other things my eyes aren't really picking up or I'm not really remembering, but things are definitely different visually, especially when it comes to bright lights. Look at that. That's definitely different. I think that's an improvement if you ask me. That looks great. Even though I'm using reshade.
So what's this going to run?
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Yeah, I think the definite improvement by that Bethesda did. Definitely. It looks great. And yes, I have reshade, so I have some filters running. And I also have a LUTs, a natural LUTs, which is actually a mod, which kind of just, it's supposed to like balance all colors to like a base neutral baseline. And then I put my filters on top of that. But you can still tell that what Bethesda did is working on top of that. All of that. Okay, where are we supposed to go, Sarah?
Sidonia is an industrial town.
See, you'll see something in here. See how there's like blur? It's blurring out the bottom dialogue option. Yeah, that's a little bit of glitchiness from one of the filters I have running through Reshade. I've just been leaving it because I'm happy with the good over the bad that the Reshade provides. Where are we going, Zach?
Sometimes I wish I'd taken an easy.
Might ask about. We need to find Vanguard Mora, who might be in possession of an art. He was last seen patrolling the Sol system, so he might not even be on Sidonia. This is interesting when you take markers off, right? If you don't have the hand holding of markers, you kind of do this, you have to back off and do like real life looking around. Being like, hey,
Your job.
it would be, I wonder if it would be a bonus to have a mod, or for even Bethesda to like
kind of busy right now.
Let you ask around, right? Whenever you have a quest active, if it triggers, if it implements new dialogue while you have that quest active, so you can go around and just ask random people like, hey, have you happened to have seen Vanguard, you know, and then maybe some of them can point in the right direction.
Got cold beers and good atmosphere.
Oh, here we go.
You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Let's see, we could track him down if you know his patrol route.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. He's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
2,500. I think I might have that, but dude, I don't have a lot of money right now, man. Let's try persuasion.
Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
By the way, you're gonna hear my cat occasionally. She likes to try to demand my attention when I'm on the computer. We need 4. Let's go for the easy one. What matters more to you, money or more is life?
Yeah. I'll get your point.
And she likes to scratch the back of the chair. Don't you, Piper? Let's see, we could be the only ones who could find him.
Maybe he's
What?
not gonna get found. I'm out the cash either way.
Wow. Okay, nobody else needs to know.
No,
What? This is the second time I failed.
You either pay up or
The
get out.
persuasion.
I'm done talking about this.
Oh my gosh. Seriously? Oh, let's do Sarah's. Skip to the part where you admit you're lying.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar?
Yeah, and
Both
in
you
the
out
back.
of this bar right now.
No, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
Still have to pay 1,000. Okay.
Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount. Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
So we need to go to Venus. Let's go, Sarah. To Venus.
Do your part to keep Sidonia.
What I want to do is really start digging into this crafting stuff. I also have TN's textile perk restored. That'll be a neat one to start digging
I need
into.
to talk with you.
Ah, okay, let's
Got
talk
a minute to shout?
let's
I'm glad
talk
I
to the
finally caught
tracker.
up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
I'm listening.
Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process.
We might as well get the bounty stuff going. I'll consider it, and if I show up, you'll have your answer.
I suppose we will. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm looking forward to digging in, but it seems like right now, you know, just trying to get a leg up with... Need to level up a little bit, you know? Play a little bit of the beginning game. And then maybe it'll be a bit easier to start digging into the game features that these mods actually affect. Oh, I should have, you know what I should have done? I should have looked for food to buy, because how much money do I have on me? Well, no, I actually, 10,000 credits, okay, that's not too bad. But I need to get in the mindset of always looking for sundries, you know, food and other supplies when I'm out and about. Okay, to Venus. It must be, just patrolling it in a ship? I can't remember doing this.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
I doubt they know where our vanguard is. Let's see, why are they out here?
No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say.
Okay. I doubt they know our Vanguard is here.
No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Faroon ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
Okay, so we need to get that beacon without being attacked.
Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
System. Oh yeah, like lower the shields and weapons. Okay, okay. Alright, let's do that. Let's see, okay. Let's put this on. Oh, those are all weapons. Let's get rid of all this. Okay. Let's get close.
Serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
That's might be helpful to remember as we get farther in and can actually start the Shattered Space DLC, which probably everybody has already done. Everybody who plays Starfield in the world has probably already played through Shattered Space except me by now. But I'm gonna just wait until I can get up to it in this playthrough and then hit it. Probably somewhere between level 25 and 35, I think they said. How close do we need to be? Here we go, yeah.
All UC affiliated ships, I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Star Yard orbiting Earth's moon. Yeah, I know, the whole place is decommissioned. But I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago. And the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Yes, we need Nova Galactic. I already forgot that guy's name, the Rune we're talking about.
Nova
Some guy
Galactic
who...
Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Let's see if Vanguard Mora is in that still.
Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
My Star Station ships can be docked. Yeah. Let's hail him. Some of this stuff is coming back to me now. So this is a pretty big, I think this is a decent little chunk of time getting through this, I believe. So I'd kind of like to maybe try to get some of the material. Try to level up, try to research some of that stuff. So let's switch gears. You know, we could. Let's scan. So let's find a more friendly planet, one that's not too harsh yet, you know, that would give me a ton of environmental damage and all that jazz. So let's go back to Alpha Centauri. And that's Inferno Gagarin. High O2 temperate. Let's just find a place on Gagarin. I want to see if I can get some of this stuff. Okay. Let's just find a spot to land. Wetlands? Here, let's do wetlands. I think it was microbial. It was just those two things. I could mark other things, right? Maybe we can do that. Because maybe, I mean, it is possible early on, right? Gathering just about anything might have a use somewhere. I just wanted to try to stay focused on, like, one thing at a time, but we could probably do this, okay. Let's see what else I need, and I'll just get it marked. So we got all that marked. It was amino acids and antimicrobials. How about performance enhancements? So that's argon and tetrafluorides and metabolic agent. Yeah, see, there was argon on Jemison. So let's just track a bunch of stuff. How about, that's 50%. Bread. And cheese. Mixology. Now, for mods. Track all this good stuff. Textile work, yeah, we definitely want to get into that. And nothing else there. How about weapons? I think it's cool that we completed some of the weapon things already. Okay. Let's go try to gather some of this stuff up. I really want to get some of that stuff unlocked. You know, a thought. Look at this. This is a cool biome. It's like a burnt forest. Look at that. Oh shoot. Okay. Not dangerous. I should have scanned it. Let's scan them. Oh shoot. What's going on here? I hear fighting, but I don't. Oh yeah, those things are baddies. Oh. Oh, okay. shoot. What are we fighting? I didn't think those things were hostile. Geesh, okay. Doesn't look like we need any of that stuff. Cosmetic. Geesh, Sarah. Trying to enjoy the scenery. You're just like, let's slaughter the wildlife. Man, look at this. This is just cool. Very cool looking. Alright, let's scan a bunch of stuff. As I was saying, something else I could do is I could do some of this exploration and stuff like off camera, I suppose, in between, just to like gather the stuff up. It sounds like it might be a good idea. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not sure, because I enjoy this, and then you sometimes get into these fights, right? Like, or your companion does. Go over here, Sarah. Man, I just really love how the game looks. Resource fiber. I think that's something we need, isn't it? I think it is, right? Fiber, I believe. Shouldn't it be marked? I could have sworn it said we needed fiber, but this says fiber leaf, okay? This is something to talk about the mods. The mod Starfield Resource Revival. So I've been keeping up on the mod author's notes and updates, and basically this mod offers like a whole nother tier or whole nother level of crafting. So a lot of organic stuff needs to be crafted before it can be used, and right now the author has figured out how to rename. So there is fiber, but now there is fiber, things like fiber leaf, fiber whatever, bark, fiber, right, in the parentheses. So here's pigment stalk, here's toxin sap. So these are not straight usable. If I have my information correct, if I'm remembering correctly, these things are not straight usable. These, I have to go to like a chem station. I forget what it is. It's like a medical or chem station. I think all the stations are utilized depending on what the material is. So this is kind of cool. This is what I was hoping for, start to dig into some of the mods. We'll collect a bunch of this and then just try that out. It's one of the we can go back to the lodge because I think all the stations are there. So we can get a bunch of this, and let's scan some more since we're here and just enjoy the scenery. Look at this. It's so cool. Look at this. It looks so good. Let's scan these little guys. So, this is, how should I say this? Possibly problematic. Because we tagged that we're looking, you know, with the little magnifying glass to help us find what we're looking for. But I think it's not going to do that because we're finding the raw material version of it that the mod adds, and then we got to craft it. So that little magnifying glass of like tracking the material we need is not gonna. It's just, I don't think it's gonna work. So that's something really good, I think. The mod author, I'm gonna guess, is aware of that, but that's a great thing, I think, to let the mod author know about. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Scan some of these. Okay, what does this have? See, yeah, let's take that. Let's just collect a bunch of this stuff, I guess. Willy-nilly, maybe. Just to have it. I can always store it in the ship. Plus, we're getting stuff scanned, you know? Let's do a few things over here, and then we'll go back and try this out. Oh, now see Argon, that's a base. That hasn't been replaced. So we got Argon, so that was correct. So let's get at least one. What am I hearing? Oh my gosh. Sarah, you're as bad as Vasco. So let's go ahead and try to get one more Argon. Spikes. Right? That was from those grasshopper things. Let's find some more of those. There was a bunch back towards the ship, right? And then we'll jump over to the lodge. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh, they're everywhere now. Wow, that's hurting. And I'm getting like environmental damage. I'll take all this stuff. What is still happening here? What are you still shooting at?
This is gonna end badly for you.
There's still something around? Is it, must be behind the... Wow! How far away are you shooting? Okay. Let me check. Did I get it? Let's see. No, just one. We need one more. Just one more. All we need. That one might have it, Sarah. You might be onto something. Did you get it? No. We need Argon. Maybe there's Argon around. Maybe I got too close to that sucker. Something like one of those. Little environmental damage. Gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful. Need some Argon. Well, it could wait. Let me just head back towards the ship. And, see, that said Spice Organic. Okay. Come on now. We can find this. Maybe it was the flying ones. Well, Sarah, I don't know. Let's head back to the lodge. So I'm itching to try this out. And of course that looks like maybe one of them right there. Walking by. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and remember to go to the mod authors page on Nexus. And maybe shoot that as a question / info, piece of info, in case the mod author didn't think of it. Since the things are renamed, I don't know how that could be done though. How could you
entering United Colony space. Maintain course and
track that?
scan.
Because they'd have to
Complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
that specific item would have to be mentioned or tagged in the lab, right? It's a very interesting mod, though, I think. Very intriguing.
Over here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
I want first, Sarah. Let's go. I want to check this stuff out. So, ooh, oxygen rescue. I'll leave that there. So here's the pharmaceutical. Let's see what can be done in pharmaceutical. Maybe nothing. The O2 tanks, can be made from the, I believe, TN's oxygen meter mod. Antibiotics, bandages. Yeah, what will allow? So nothing there. Let's check the next one. Let's just go around and check the benches. You know, since we're here. Nope, nothing on cooking. Okay, industrial? Somehow I think there is an awful lot here. Look at this. Argon, benzene. So yeah, so a lot of this is the inorganic stuff, I believe. So this is the industrial workbench. It has the inorganic stuff. Lead, lithium, iron, helium-3, gold, etc. etc. And a lot of it. We need to so I'm guessing the organic stuff's all going to be done at the same place. Or at the same bench, whatever that bench is. See, what's this? Weapon, gear. What other benches are there? I thought the pharmaceutical. Let's just try them and see what's here. Well, this gives us a quick look at TN's Power Tools mod, which lets you upgrade the power tools, like the cutter. So you could go in here and actually upgrade the cutter. So let's see, muzzle. No mods. Internal. Yeah, what? Look at this. Damage. We can increase damage. What's ROF? Rate of fire. That's ROF, huh? Range. Damage. Well, I think that amplifier's already on here because this is already an advanced cutter. Overclock. Looks like maybe all of these are on it already? No. None of these are on it. No? Because I don't have the material. Durr. Okay, let's look at gear. Since we're here, we're just gonna look at the stuff. So I have the deep mining space helmet. Let's take a look at it. Slot 1, no mods. Cosmetic nickel. Can't do any of that stuff. Are there skins? Nah. Here's lining. They added lining. So, lining components. Look at all this. That's, I guess, just another way to beef up your spacesuits. Because we could add plus 15% diplomacy, plus 5 carry, reload speed, a lot of stuff. Medical items restore plus 5% health. That'd be great for some suits. We're looking for organic material. Let's double check this. Organic wasn't in here, was it? Let's see, inorganic. Uncommon inorganic. This is all inorganic. What other workbenches are there? So it's not gear or weapon. It's not industrial. Not unless I do. Surely I don't have to like pump in at least 10 points before I can unlock the ability to make inorganic stuff. I'd have to get like another 10 levels and put every perk point straight into science. Let me show you. I don't think it would be. Because in science, way down here is special projects. I'll spend 9 more points, but still. Spend 9 points in science to unlock master science skills. But I don't think you can research experimental projects. You can craft rare manufactured components. See, I don't think... Maybe there's another... Oh, you know what? Maybe it's under geology. Get more common, uncommon organic resources. Enable the use of mining lasers on ships for asteroid mining. That's from TN's space mining and salvage. Let's hit this and see what happens. Well, let's take a quick look at some others, just in case. Botany, maybe? Get more common and uncommon from plants. Learn additional info about them and allow some plants to be cultivated. I'm gonna have to go investigate. One of these benches, there's got to be some bench somewhere that allows us to make these this organic material somewhere. But for now, let's unlock let's unlock this. Harvest inorganic resources from 20 sources. So that's great. That'll overlap with what we're doing. And let's look and see if that did anything. I could have sworn they said the pharmaceutical lab, but so let's pop back at the ship one more time, real quick. Let's go over here. There wouldn't be any other benches over here. I'm not thinking off the top of my head what other benches there'd be. Cooking, pharmaceutical, industrial, and then there's the gear and weapon. I think there is one that I might have turned on for the textile one. I don't know if textile is going to be, because there was an option in TN's textiles to, there was 2 or 3 options. Like, I believe to have like a brand new workbench put into the game just for the textiles, you know, for making the clothing. I think that's for making clothing and spacesuits, or one or the other. That might just be for making clothing. Well, that's just something else we'll have to investigate. So let's go back to the ship real quick and look. Oh, I guess I could have done it right at the lodge, but I want to be at the ship anyways because
where are we headed next?
I'll be ending this video pretty soon here. And this is really good though. We're starting to dig in to the mods, which I'm happy about. So research station. Oh, that other thing was a research lab, wasn't it? Was it different? Oh, okay, so see, now this is taking, this needs that stuff, membrane, organic, spice organic. This is raw stuff. But this special projects thing, I'd have to pump 9 more skills just to unlock it. And I didn't unlock the synthetics, and they show up in the industrial workbench, even though they're grayed out, right? So yeah, so I don't know. Let's one more time. Let's hop over one more time to the lodge. Double check that.
Captain, greetings.
Where is the lodge? I don't know what. I'm kind of curious which one the lodge is, but here, let's just go to Mass and then run over. Okay, this is very curious, but I like this. I like this. Again, digging into the mods, and now we're sussing things out.
Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
Yes. So this is different, right? Yeah, this is a research lab. But I think it's the same thing. It is, it says, where is it? Yeah, it's the same thing. Well, we can pump some stuff into some of these things, I suppose. We've got some tungsten. Oh no, those are complete dirt. Yeah, see, this is just... This is really good to know. That seems too... It seems like we should be able to start turning some of these low-level things, beginning resources. We should be able to refine them. We should be able to. That's what I think. This does say discover how to create uncommon organic resources. That's... Okay. That's enough for this video. It's a good starting look into the Starfield Resource Revival mod. And we just unlocked the perk that will allow us to buy lasers, which goes towards TN's space mining and salvage. So next time we could look into, like, how do we buy lasers for a ship, and we could try that out. I'm curious to know if some of these mods overlap, if their abilities, the abilities they provide to the game, because that's not always the case, right? Some mods have to be programmed to be compatible with other mods. So for instance, once we get the mining laser, will we be able to mine asteroids, and will the asteroids just give us a bunch of the straight default, vanilla resources, essentially bypassing the new resources that Resource Revival is adding? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video next Sunday. So any questions or comments, please leave them. Thanks again. Have a good week.